Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Evercade and we are playing, does it work? Has it gotten any better? This is Wild Hearts, a game that EA published that came out earlier this year on PC to less than stellar reviews. The game itself is fairly decent, but on PC it ran like shite. So I figured, you know what? I am going to jump back into it. I did an earlier video on the Steam Deck and I got it to work, but it just kept crashing. And the funny thing is, it no longer works on my Steam Deck. It's fully unsupported. So we got the wonderful ROG Ally, or the ROG Ally from ASUS. I gotta tell you, man, and women, I am liking this system. So hit the subscribe, smash that like button. I just started over again through EA Play, playing through the tutorial. Gonna push it up right now. I'm playing in operating mode, and let's put the I just had there on that. Frame rate is not the greatest right now, 11 frames per second, so I'm going to push it up to turbo mode because I bought this for a gaming rig, so I want it to run like butter. We're just going to have some fun here. We got past some of the main cutscenes. We're just out. So if it doesn't run well and doesn't, like, in this mode, like early on in the game, like, I don't know what to tell you, right? So, like, I really want to play this game, and I want to play it on handheld, but the fact that I can't play it on Steam Deck and now on ROG Ally seems a little bit better frame rate, though. It's only 16 frames per second. And this is, like, early on in the game. Like, we're not even to a main boss, monster to hunt. You know, this is kind of crazy, right? That it's, like, can't handle that frame rate. So, I'm going to tell you my settings I'm in. Like, the game is gorgeous, and I'm playing right now in the settings I'm using. I'm going to graphics. I'm playing in basically low settings, which kind of is pretty low. But I'm going to turn off some stuff here because I can remember in Steam Deck, the only way I can get it run is like I turn down a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to turn reflections down to low. That helped me before. Global illumination, clouds, anti-aliasing. I'm going to turn down to none. Motion blur, I'm going to disable it. Ambient occlusion, so depth of field. So these are the ones I can remember disabling. And yeah, let's apply those changes. And let's see if we can get, now I'm running in turbo mode, so I got 17 frames per second, but like, as you can see, this is not playable. They didn't fix crap. And this is the latest update to the game, 17 frames per second. This is not a playable game. Because I'm not even anywhere close to like coming to a boss battle or anything like that. 20 frames per second, you can see the stats up there. This is not good, and I don't think they're ever going to fix it. So for me, I cannot recommend you play this game. It's a pile of horse poop. Like, you know, we're going to get into a boss fight now. Sure, it's playable for a little bits at a time, but we're in a major fight right here, and like 20 frames per second, you need a clean 30 at the minimum. And you need at, you know, at least 60 frames per second. And I'm running this bad boy in turbo mode. And I got it down on lowest settings, and I turned off a bunch of stuff. It still looks great, though. The screen is amazing. Speakers are awesome in this game. I can't remember. Oh yeah, I'm gonna die, but like, you know, dropping down to sub 10 frames per second, like, how can you, like, you gotta be so on the ball in this game, right? At least not crashing. On Steam Deck, I'd have to crash after crash after crash, every transition, every tutorial pop up. I'd have nothing but a crash, but here at least I'm not crashing so far, but the frame rate's just unplayable. It's chugging like crazy, so cannot recommend you play this. Like, you know, the game's been out 6-7 months now. I don't think they're gonna fix it. Well, I think not 6-7 months, but it was 6 months, I think. January it came out. But like, I want this game to be great because the promise was there, and it runs rock solid on the Series X. But I want to play it on the go. I guess I could always stream it if I wanted to, but that's not the point. Cutscene. The cutscenes are still holding on 17 frames per second. I must say, though, it doesn't feel nearly as bad as the 17 frames per second. I gotta tell you that. It is choppy and stuff like that, but isn't like, look at this dude. Man, look how good looking this game looks on low settings on this screen. I mean, the raw golly is amazing. But anyway, I just wanted to show you this. Highly not playable. They didn't fix anything. So this is Wild Hearts, you know, published by EA. What a disservice to the PC community. Once again, I'm Pete. Check it out. I'll be doing lots more videos where I just check games like this. Hope you're along for the ride. Please consider subscribing, hitting that like button. I'm going to be checking out tons of videos on the ROG Alley. Of course, I got Steam Deck videos coming too, and a whole bunch more. Thanks again, but right now, big thumbs down if I can put them down on this right now, the PC port of the game. Bye, everyone. Appreciate it.